Hey guys, this is Jella and welcome back to my channel. So we are continuing the No Gamepass Mall series, and for this part 7, we will be making a clothing store for this 2 slots. Of course, this is an SM mall, so there will be a bench and Penshoppe franchise. These 2 shops are common in an SM mall, and so we will bring it here on Bloxburg. Sorry guys, I haven't posted in a while since I was too busy to edit this video. I already finished the build last week, so all I got to do is edit the videos, but editing took most of the time. Anyways, for this first shop, we will be doing the bench first. And right now, I'm not quite sure what shade of red color is the decal I'm gonna add later. So for now, I will just color it this dark red, but I think it was a bright red color. I will be changing the red color wall later, so if you are following this right now, you can color this later so you won't waste any money of changing it. I used the thick square pillars in front to make an indentation, and then for the opening, I used the garage doors, which I will be changing the colors to red also later on after I add the decals. So I am adding ceiling trim so that the roof glitch would not be seen inside. And for the floors, I used this wooden tile and colored it linen since I wanted the floors to be a lighter brown shade. I also added the thick pillars on the back wall where we will place the counter, and this will be just an accent wall or something. I will add a poster over there later. As for the logo, we will use this long frame, and for now I am coloring it the same as the pillars, which we will recolor to bright red later on. I am adding a fitting room on this corner, and we can only add one since we have quite a small space. So I just colored the walls to red, and for the door, we will use this long window frame and add a vertical blind so it would look like a folding curtain door. I didn't use an in-game door since it would take up a lot of space. I'm just gonna add the basics inside a fitting room like a full-length mirror and a hook rack so you can hang your clothes. Let's add some hangers on the floor for decors. And now we will make the cashier counter, and we will just make it simple with a plain white countertop and wooden base frame. I copied the cash register from the other shop, and I'm just adding another mat on the side to extend the counter area where we will place the clothes that customers would purchase. I also added a clothing rack on the side of the fitting room for those clothes that have not been chosen when the customers fitted. And also a logo on the back wall so it would look less empty. I also changed the color since white was too bright looking with the red wall, and I just changed the pillar to wooden texture to make it stand out. This is where we will add a large sale poster. And now we will be adding some clothes, and I used this industrial closet since it matches the style of this shop. I will just change the texture and color of the cabinet. I also moved the cash register to the other side since it was covered by the cabinet earlier. Since we have an open style shop, I used this clothing rack, and I will put the other one on the sale poster instead of having 2 racks on the side. And for the middle space, we will make a middle table where we will place folded shirts and pants that are on sale. I used this wooden console table, and for the clothes we will use the towels. I will organize this table first, and then we will duplicate it later on. So you can use the colors and textures that you like in here. Now we will duplicate the table and put them together like a one big middle table. So to put them close together, we will use the delete undo technique. Duplicate the table first, and then make sure you know where you will place the second table. Now delete the first table, and move the second table to the spot near the first table. Before clicking to place, press the Ctrl Z at the same time you left click to place the second table you are holding. For those who will be doing this the first time, it would be tricky, but you will get the hang of it. Anyways, I just changed the colors of the other clothes so it would not look repetitive. I also added a frame on top where we will add a sale poster. As for the paper bags, I copied the style of paper bag from Bench Shop, which is this brown paper bag. And to make this wall less empty, we will add bags that are also on sale. We only have a limited space to put other products besides the clothes, so this would be the only space to put the bags. And as for some cosmetic products, we will just add a small shelf on this back wall where we will place some small products that are also on sale. I'm just adding some colognes and perfume, hairsprays, and hair wax. I also colored the side wall to red since the white wall looked out of place. And I copied the floor poster on the other side so customers from the other side can also see it. Now we will just be adding lightings, and we will use the ceiling lights that we have been using throughout the mall. I just added this industrial light on the center part and changed the color to hurricane gray. Here are the decals that I made. You can copy these decals if you want to also build this in your SM mall. You can pause the video to copy the decals. Anyways, as you can see, the bench logo is bright red, so I will be changing the walls and pillars later to a bright red. I'm gonna change the wall colors to match the bench logo to bright red. So we will change all of the dark red wall here. If you're going to recreate this, choose the bright red color for the walls when you start making this so you won't have to do the colors all over again, and it would also save up some money of recoloring. Now let's go to the second part of this build, which is the Penshoppe. These two clothing stores are both famous in an SM mall, and since they are rival brands, they often are next to each other. So for this shop, we will go for a white wall interior. I also used the large garage frame door for the entrance part. As for the flooring, we will be using the wood planks and colored brown. I love this shade with this material. I also colored the walls to white and added ceiling trims all around. We will also add a fitting room in this corner, and since it is a small shop, one fitting room will be enough. I also used the long window frame and added a vertical blind for the folding curtain door. As for the front desk and cashier, I used the plain counter and changed the color and texture to make it all wood. And since we already made a cash register setup, we will just copy it from the other shop. I also copied the clothes that the customer is going to buy and just changed color and texture so it won't look repetitive. As for the clothing, we will use this industrial closet again, and I will just change the color to white and linen wood texture. I used another set of industrial closet and changed the colors of the display clothes. On the other side, I used the shelves where we will put shoes that are on sale, and a clothing rack on the side as well. I changed the color and texture of the cubby shelves to linen and wool pattern. Then we will be adding display shoes in here. Just change the colors and texture to which you would like. I made this part all shoes since Penshoppe also sells footwear and sandals especially for summer. The back part of the counter is super plain, so we will be adding wooden pillars to make this an accent wall. I moved the cash register to the middle part so we can make room for the paper bags. And then I will add a large logo in the middle. Now for the entrance part, we will be adding a long logo signage just like what we did in the other shops. So for this we will do the delete undo technique again. Delete the door frame and drag the painting frame to the center part. And before clicking it to place, press Ctrl-Z at the same time left click to place the painting. Try it again if it does not work the first try. Now for the middle part, we will also add some more clothes. So I used the clothing rack with random colored shirts, and then I copied the table with folded clothes. I also copied the bag from the other shop, and we will be adding some bags on the right side to make the walls less empty. Then on the other space, we will be adding some random cosmetic products on the stair shelf. I am loving this shelf, it looks so cute. I just added some colognes, skin care bottles, and hair products. And I'm just gonna finish off this build by adding some more posters on the wall, and I almost forgot the fitting room mirror and hook rack. Then for the last part, we are adding the ceiling lights and the industrial light on the middle. Just gonna add some decals, and you can pause the video if you like to copy the decals. And part 7 in our No Gamepass mall is done. This is the clothing stores here at our SM mall. We have Bench and Penshoppe, and if you are a Filipino or you live in the Philippines, you will definitely know that this is an SM mall since this are two shops next to each other. So right now the total plot value is $163,615. This is a no Game Pass build, so if you don't have any Game Passes and you want to build a mall, then this is for you. We still have a lot to go since we have 8 more parts left to build. We really need a lot of money to build since it is a big project, hehe. So this is our first shop, which is Bench. And it is a famous clothing brand here in the Philippines. So here's the fitting room. We only have one, but that is good enough. We have here some posters that we are 50% sale, so you guys shop here and it will be worth it, hehe. Here are some more of the clothes, and as you can see by the big poster, everything is on sale. Over here is the counter and cashier. We also have the bags on the side and the cosmetic and other products that you might like. So yeah, that is the Bench clothing store. Now we will go to the Penshoppe right next to it. And this is also a clothing store that is on sale. So here everything is 80% off. That is so amazing, right? Definitely the best day ever. Anyways, we have here some polos, sweatshirts, pants, and many more. So this is the counter, and I added the brand logo of Penshoppe on the backside. So over here we have the fitting room and then cosmetic products, bags, and footwear. So yeah, that is our Penshoppe. Thank you guys for watching. I would appreciate your support by giving this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also click on the notification bell so you won't miss the latest videos I upload. Love you all and take care. See you on my next video.